Hello, friends. We're back. And today we are doing one of my favorite activities. And when you see what tool we're going to be using, I know I'm going to have some parents going, oh, it's okay. We're going to do it safely. Today we are going to talk about how to teach scissor skills. These are rounded safety scissors for children. Some of them, when you buy them at the store, look at what they say. They say right or left-handed. They can be used either way. If you're unsure of what your child is at this time, which you probably are, get the ones that are right or left. But today I'm going to tell you scissors can be your friend. And if you do it safely, your children will love the activity. But this is an activity in which a child needs to be next to an adult. So first thing we're going to talk about is there is a special way to hold scissors, okay? And this is a two-handed activity. So we have a helper hand and we have a working hand. When we're coloring, we have a helper hand who holds the paper. When we're cutting, we also have the helper hand who is going to hold the object that we're going to cut. And yes, here's my helper hand, and he's holding a Play-Doh snake. Now my other hand is going to have scissors, and he will be the worker. Okay, so those are good terms to use with their child. Sometimes they tend to let one hand stay by the side. Just remember, get that helper hand in here. He wants to help too. So there is a certain way to put scissors on a child's hand. Okay, the first thing I would say is the scissors are out. Ask your child to put a thumbs up. And then we're going to have a little song, and it is open, shut, open, shut. That's the way we cut, cut, cut. Fingers on the bottom, thumb on top. Do not let the paper drop. Open, shut them. Open, shut them. That's the way we cut, cut, cut. This will be in your packet. When children first start using scissors, I would start by giving them Play-Doh. It gives them some resistance, but yet it cuts pretty easily. And so they're strengthening those muscles that are needed for cutting. We want them to be successful. The next thing I would add is use a small piece of paper, like the size of, or I shouldn't say a piece of paper, grab a toilet paper tube or a paper towel tube and hold it with the helper hand, and then snip, snip, snip. You see this yellow band? That's for me to remember that this is my working hand. So snipping is one of the first skills. But notice how the helper hand is moving the tube. He's helping the worker get the job done. When you're finished, you can draw a face on it, and this is a little man that they can use to play in their block area, or they can use it with finger paint and make stamps with it. So then we move to, let's try some greeting cards. I never know what to do with greeting cards after people send them to me. Well, this is what you need to start doing. Save them, because you can teach your child how to cut using this material. It is the right weight and the right size for their hands to hold it. So worker hand, helper hand. And it's going to be meaningful because this is a card that I got for Valentine's Day, and we're going to cut it out together. Well, then I'll use this to make a picture to send to the person who mailed me the card. Cutting should be purposeful, meaningful. Cereal boxes are also the best material for cutting. I've taken our Cheerios box, I've cut it up, and I've put some black lines on it. And I'm going to have the child put his or her fingers into the scissors, sing the song with them, and let them do it. So again, you're going to start by saying thumbs up, thumb, 2 fingers in the bottom hole, thumb in the top hole. And we are open, shut them, open, shut them. This is the way we cut, cut, cut. That's what we're going to do. And then you can make the lines on this. The cardboard gives them enough material or weight that it doesn't flop all over. There's a difference between trying to cut a paper this size and holding this in my hand. Scissor skills, please work on these. Don't be frightened by the scissors. I've even put a dot on top because that's where I put my thumb. Remember, take these out when you can. Sit next to your child and the two of you can focus on cutting, whether it be cutting out pictures for a greeting card, or are you going to cut out coupons before you go shopping at Kroger? Scissor skills, they need to be taught. Have fun and make all kinds of neat things. Hello, friends. I am so excited to be here with you today to share some fun activities that we have done with our friends, and they've loved them. This one is called Pom Poms, and I have mine in a bag, and egg cartons. We are going to use the egg carton as a counting aid. If you look at the screen when I move the camera, you're going to see that I have an egg carton open with some pom-poms next to it. So what I would like you to do is look at the different colors, and let's do a pattern of red with a blue, red with a blue. Now, look at it with your child and actually say the colors as I did. Red, blue, and see if they can copy the pattern by picking up first a red pom-pom and putting it below it, then going to a blue pom-pom. And what will come next? Red. And we finish it with a blue. Why is this important? This is a great skill for reading readiness. It's actual patterns, like patterning in words for letters, and it's patterns as in patterns in numbers and math. So it's a wonderful, fun skill that you can do. And we can change it and use it in different ways as our children grow. So we're going to try to modify it now by emptying out the pom-poms, and we're going to increase the difficulty by making it a 3-part pattern. We're going to have a red, a blue, and a purple. A red, a blue, and a purple. Again, I would go through the colors and touch each one and say it until they've mastered this skill. So let's now say, okay, go ahead, match that first pom-pom. You're right, it's a red. What comes next? A blue. Keep going. Let's see what the next color will be. Awesome, we're on purple. Now, oh no. The pattern is starting to repeat. You were correct. Red, blue, purple. Awesome. So what we need to do now that they've become very, very skilled at this, we can make it 4 different colors. We can make it 5 different colors. But what we're going to do now, since they understand the patterning, we're going to increase the difficulty by asking them to use a utensil. And that is going to be a clothespin. The clothespin is going to give them skills, fine motor skills, to help develop the muscles in their fingers. So she will start the egg carton matching by moving pom-poms. Oh, and let's see. Oh my goodness. We have a pattern. We have red, blue, purple. Red, blue, purple. Once the children get very, very skilled at this, have them invent the patterns for you. Now we're going to add one more thing to that. Let's clear out that egg carton and dump it into the top. We are going to add counting to this, and we're going to do that with one die. A die is really interesting because it comes with dots on it that tell us how many of something. So as we look at that, we're going to say, how many dots are on that side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you put 5 pom-poms in the egg carton tray? 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's roll that dice and let's add more. One more time, roll the die. Oh, it looks like a 1, 2, 3. We're going to add. Let's put 3 more in. 1, 2, 3. So if I were doing a math problem, I had 5, I added 3, and now how many do we have? Let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wonderful. Egg cartons and pom-poms. Great way to have fun, to practice patterns, to increase fine motor skills using the clothespin, color recognition, and we can even modify it by using other items such as larger pom-poms. So you can talk about large and small. This is a great activity that you can do at your house, and you can be the teacher or your child can be the teacher. Have a great time.